Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Everybody, sit back, relax, let the tunes take you for the next 9 minutes as the lifer gets ready to prepare his mind for the next 2 hours of complete chart insanity. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Where is the bottom? 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 Did you sell the top? Did you sell the top? Get it, lifers. 333. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. My voice is a little hoarse today. I'm okay. I'm not sick in any way, shape, or form. Just was yelling a lot. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and being a part of the live stream. You're with the Crypto Lifer. And today we're going to jump on in to none other than the void of crypto. Get sucked into that and you will never be the same. If you just came to the channel, you got to ask yourself, are you going to take the red pill or the blue pill? Because if you take that red pill and you go on the deep dive with us, your life will never be the same. I'm telling you right now, your life will never be the same. So shout out to all the crypto lifers out there. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream for coming on in, shaking your tail to your computer or sitting down, driving, listening, wherever you are in the world. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, good evening. It's 3 a.m. It is for some of you in the UK, wherever it is. We are getting ready for Bitcoin. We are getting ready for Bitcoin. What are we going to do tonight? What are we going to do tonight, everybody? No. Is anybody? Nobody? Anybody? I said, what are we going to do tonight, everybody? I said, I can't hear you. I said, I can't hear you. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. What are we going to do tonight? Can I get the likes up to the watchers? Let's get to 100 quick. We can get this up to 300 people. We can get this thing popping. The more people we get, the crazier it gets. Let's get on here. We're here with Bitcoin. Are we not? Are we here with Bitcoin? And the weekly candle close. If you're new to the channel, this is your first time, you may be like, what the? And you know, that's what I want you to say, because I want you to be like, this is nothing I've ever seen before, and it isn't, and we're going to... Wait. Lick my hand. I can lick my hand. I just got to bring the candle. Yeah. I can lick my hand. I just got to put the candle where my hand is. Tastes like blood. And that's Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. And let's look at the weekly candle, shall we? And that's what we're here for every Sunday night. We go over Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. We go over the Bitcoin, we go over the Dow futures. We talk about world markets. We get a little bit of a look at what's coming at us for Monday morning and the volatility ahead presented to itself. So if you're ready for that, if you want to be educated, if you want to get it broken down, then you're here for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. If you're here every single day, then you know. We don't take a break from this Bitcoin, man. We don't let it get too far away. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. What's up? Shout out to everyone here on the Bitcoin. All right, so here. And if you didn't know, cool little thing is you got O, H, L, and C up here. That's open, high, low, and close. Then you got the percentage and the number. That's going to park us. That's going to give us the information of this candle. So without further ado, let's take it away. Bitcoin open at 47,299. Okay, the high would be 47,583. It would be a low of 40,505. With a candle close at 41,876, it would be a loss of $5,422.55, 11% loss for Bitcoin in 1 week. A nasty week for Bitcoin. And it's been a while since we had concession weeks like this. 1, 2, 3, then one red, then one green. Only two green weeks in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks straight. Very rare for Bitcoin. Here is the last time we had that. We only had 1, 2, 3, 4 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. I mean, at least half though. And then that last bear market, even we at least had 1, 2 green weeks, a big green week, like insane, right? But it looks kind of like the bear market, where 3, a little bit, 3, and then, you know. hey, if it is a bear market, I don't think we're that far from the bottom. I think the bottom could be 35, 37, even if the bottom was 20K. To me, that would just be like a giant double bottom. Like, I don't see Bitcoin ever getting back down into the 10,000 regions, but you never know. You never know. I don't like to say things like that because you never know. You never know. Could it retest the all-time high and bounce? You know, I'm just having crazy thoughts. I'm not, you know, I'm being open-minded to what could or could not happen. And I'm actually saying it out loud to understand, could I handle that? Could I handle that actually happening? Probably wouldn't make me that happy. Shout out to everyone here. Sorry, I had a bit of an echo, had my speakers on. That might have been a bit of an issue there. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer on a Sunday night. We're looking at Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. Solus doing damage. That's interesting. And we'll take a look at that, as that was pretty interesting that came out to Solus. And shout out to everyone here on the live. A little bit of a roll call. D. Lee, Tokyo Saxwell in the game. Gina Bombina, Calda Ronster, Grace Ashley Harris. All my mods love learning. Oh my gosh, all my mods coming out on a Sunday night. Rex holding it down. Andrew Fitzsimmons, my man. Shout out to you. Scotty Kyle in the house. Thingbook, JB for the 23. JB, you have won. 2 people have been given the win. Also, Manjab was the one that sent a screenshot of me. We went through all the different ones, about 15 or 20 people sending a screenshot, and we picked Manjab to jump on into the Patreon. So thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate you, Manjab. You have won. So 3 people, 3 lifers have won 1 month subscriptions to the Patreon. Thank you so much for joining and tuning on in. So if you tune in every single day, there's opportunities for you to win and jump on into the trading group. So if that makes you excited, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can find out when I post my next video. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on TikTok at Crypto Lifer. All the different social media places you can find me. Instagram, Twitter, you name it. I'm all over the socials. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And this was given to me by a fellow lifer. This beautiful Labradorite pendant that I wear on this Italian gold. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. And shout out to the new people who jumped on in. And shout out to the giveaways, man. Not the giveaways. Shout out to the amazing people who signed up to want to join and jump on into the trading group. So I appreciate that. Yeah, Zero got wrenched up yesterday. Last count for Lifer, we were just 50 away from the 20K subs to kick off. I think we can do it tonight. Just one click if you haven't subscribed yet. If we get 50 subscribers on the live stream, 50 subscribers on the live stream tonight, if you can get 50 subscribers on the live stream tonight, I'll also bring somebody in for a month. So another thing I'll do, again, one more person will get in for a month of the trading group. So super chat, moment of silence for Bob Saget. Did Bob Saget really pass away? Tell you what, man, a lot of young people are passing away. Kind of strange. Just verify that. I don't think anyone would lie about that on my channel. But that's a little horrible. 13 minutes ago. Wow. Multiple sources. Bob Saget has died, everybody, I think. Multiple sources come and connect to the icon. Hold on. I mean, I grew up watching Full House. This is crazy. Also, a lot of people knew him, said he was a wonderful man. Bob Saget has died at the age of 65. Multiple sources connected the iconic comedian and actor, most famous for his starring role as Danny Tanner in the Full House. Tells us he passed away at Sunday at the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando. The sheriff's department and the fire department responded to the hotel around 4 p.m. Hotel security found Bob in his room, where it was told he was pronounced dead on the scene, but the circumstances of his death are still unclear. Loving tonight's show at the PVC Concert Hall in Jacksonville. Appreciative audience. Thanks again to the real Tim Wilkins for opening. I had no idea I did a 2-hour set tonight. I'm highly addicted again to this shiz. Check bobsaget.com for my dates in 2022. Look like a healthy guy. Kind of crazy. Interesting. I love tonight's show. That's crazy. Saget played the patriarch. So we all know Bob Saget, but Bob Saget, a moment of silence for Bob Saget. And may he rest in peace. Sorry to hear that. That's actually, not fun. He had a lot of life to live. He could have went to 85. That is a shame. That's an absolute shame. Okay, and it's back into brass tacks and Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. So let's talk about it. Let's go over it. Let's talk about what we see. And we go over this almost all the time, but the weekly candle was tough and rough, and it beat us down pretty hard, right? However, still holding some levels of support. You can see we have one last level to contain here at about 39,000. This is where we have these two candles, weekly candle closing, and these two weekly candles getting a bit of a range zone. So 39, 38,005, even to this wick to 786, we could see something. But you can even see here, when I pulled the Fibonacci, we're at the 706. And right now with this candle close, we're approaching the golden pocket of the 0.618 and the 0.65. Let me show you, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to Fibonacci trading, that's the 0.65 and the 0.618, and that is the golden pocket, okay? We got that by taking a Fibonacci tool from right here, okay? Fib retracement, grabbing it from the bottom, bringing it all the way to the top from wick to wick, and that would eventually, oh, wait, no, sorry, as I say, right? Fib, let's see. Yeah. Yes, fib retracement, sorry. And you're going to take it from the bottom of the wick to the top of the wick here. And that's going to give you your Fibonacci levels. And the 0.65 and the 0.618. Now, the 0.65 is not going to be there. I'm being a nice guy right now. A lot of people won't do this for you. And that's why this channel says things other channels won't tell you, or things you won't be able to see. And look, you want to click this like so, and you want to add the 0.65. You also want to add the 0.706. These will help you in your trading career. I'm telling you right now, I just gave you a blessing. Add those to your fib right now. Even if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to tradingview.com, open a free account, open a fib channel, go up here, write this down. You got the thing. You can go here anytime. Even if you didn't see this, you can come back, replay this, and make sure you add yourself a fib, the 706 and the 0.65, and then jump into my trading group, or keep coming every day. And more will be revealed. So if you're just doing it, just do it now to do it. More will be revealed. Trust me, it's better to get started than to keep yourself lost in the sauce. So shout out to everyone on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. So I'm going to talk about a strategy that I've used when trading BTC on the weekly time frame. And I'm going to bring it up right now. So this is Bitcoin since about 2014. This chart begins on January 5th of 2015. So this chart is approaching 7 years old, okay? We're going to get into Bitcoin way, way early here. Check this out. We're going to look at parts of Bitcoin really a lot of people have never really looked at on the weekly time frame. So look what Bitcoin kind of did here. It like formed this pennant. See, it's all the math. Look at the measured move, right? Then it formed this pennant. There's always a story behind the story. You could even say it was this. That looks beautiful, right? Ascending triangle. Another measured move is, and remember, the algos take the wicks to the wick. So if you took this wick right there, see that wick? All the way to this wick right there. All right. Look at that, measured move. And you straighten it up a little bit, I mean, it's exact. These algos don't play, they go wick to wick. I'll teach you all this stuff if you want to learn. And then look, Bitcoin formed another ascending triangle. Things I'm showing you now, look, you know what looks just like this? I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to blow your mind right now. I'm going to make assumptions and connections through poo coins to Bitcoin. This is going to blow your mind right now. To my extraction team, hold on right now. To my extraction team, we need to extract this. So here, I'm going to give you an intro and everything. Welcome to my channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Hope you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and you like the content that I provide, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button, and please leave a comment. I absolutely love to read those comments. Today, I want to show you fractal magic and kind of more how you can see things that transcend assets. We're going to look at Bitcoin, and then we're going to actually flip into a tiny little micro cap coin that just came out called ZLDA. This is when Bitcoin first came out, or when it was out in 2015, when it was only about $400 a coin, when it was still in its infancy stages, which I think it is now even at around $40,000. But we'll get into that on another video. Right now, I want to show you here, look at this up and then this loop up, kind of showing you what's called an ascending triangle of a bit with this cup, almost a bit of a cup and handle as well. Now, when we skip on over here and I go look at what's called ZLDA, a new coin called ZLDA. I'm going to show you something interesting that I saw earlier today, but this is funny because if you look at this cup action here, you can see how this looks very similar to this behavior we see here on Bitcoin. Let's flash back and forth and show you what I'm talking about. It's right there. And if we kind of zoom them together and make them real close and go back and forth, Bob Saget, and go back and forth there, you can see. And what I want to show you is that connection there. Let's see if I put them in the same part of the screen. See it? Now you see they're almost identical. This loop, up trip, boom, right? This loop, up trip, boom. And they both did the similar behavior, and they moved to the upside, right? We talked about this. We went over this. ZLDA was hot on my radar, one of the coins that I believe was going to do some damage, kind of one of the new Enos. Then we looked at this. This is a bigger version of the same idea. So now you can see how a guy like me, who may have been trading Bitcoin for 5 to 6, 7 years, right? Which I didn't. I started being Bitcoin 5 years, but I was trading, 12, 15 years ago. But you can see a guy like me who has been trading shapes like this has been able to recognize a shape maybe from back in 2016, and I can now play it today in January on another different asset showing a similar behavior. So I just want to show you how you can learn from your years of trading and take references from back when into then, and then cross-reference what you see. And the more you trade, the more success you will have, because there's nothing replaces time in the market, my friends. Nothing replaces time in the market. It is January today. It is about January 9th. And this is Sunday night. And this is ZLDA, and I'm looking at this very closely. You might just want to do your own research and write this coin down. But that's just a little cool tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, and Facebook. You name it, I'll be all over the socials. And I'll see you on the next video. All right, guys, thank you so much for bearing with me while we made that extraction segment. But that's also cool. And I think that's going to be cool for someone else to see. And I'd like that to circulate through the internet. People can kind of learn a lot from that tiny segment. So, yeah. And the reason why I talked about it. And, put a 1 in the comment section if that blew your mind and it actually kind of opened your mind up to maybe how you see the chart. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. So here, we're looking at Bitcoin, and we're going to look at the weekly time frame, okay? Now, the weekly was low right here, and that gave you a beautiful buy for Bitcoin at $218, right? The weekly got low right here, and it also gave you a beautiful buy for Bitcoin at about $418, right? Then the weekly got low again. You had your last little dip before a massive move for Bitcoin at about $500. This is when I started watching Bitcoin around this time, 2016. ZLDA has been donating money to animal shelters. So is BTC going to 38K before it goes back up? You'll have to sit here and wait to find out. There's more knowledge than just the answer to that question. Sit back, open up a nice cold organic tea, or just make yourself some lemon water like I'm about to do. And yeah, we're just going to put a little lemon in the water there. We're going to alkalinize our body. We're going to make sure our pineal gland is decalcified. We're going to keep it moving here as we do damage. Nothing better than cold, clean, actually not even cold, room temperature water, baby. Room temperature water. Okay, so look. This weekly said, boom, there was a low for Bitcoin, and that would have been a beautiful low place to enter the coin there. There's another there, says the weekly. There says the weekly. We're just going to keep talking about how when the weekly bottom's here, how it uncannily gives you beautiful places to jump. Well, it gives a trader beautiful places to jump on in to BTC. Look, the weekly got low here again, and there was your last real low at 1,800. This is where I started buying Bitcoin, right here. In this zone right here. All right, July 17, this area right here. I believe I got in on this wick too one last time at about 3,000, 3,200. I bought most of my Bitcoin right there. To this day, that's it, baby. That was the claim to, that's my claim to fame. No, but I mean, it's insane. Like, it's insane that a move like that could change your life forever. But so here, we keep continuing to watch this. Now, Here's a weekly low, and okay, it got lower than that, but it's pretty low. I mean, we're sitting at about 5,700. I mean, that's not bad, right? This one was about 66, right? And here's our real low. That was the low of the market. Look, we came to the 200-day moving average. See that? We came to the 200-day. All coins do that. Bitcoin did the same thing. When the 200-day appears, price tends to get attracted right to it. Then we had our pandemic dump. And the pandemic dump was interesting because when you look at it, and that's why Bitcoin can teach you so much as a beginner. Isn't that an inverted head and shoulder? You know, how funny is that? Can you put it maybe up there, but bit of an inverted head and shoulder. Pretty interesting. All right, and it broke to the upside. You could also have made it an ascending triangle. You could also have made it an ascending triangle. See that? And so the more you play with these patterns, the more you're going to see how they played out. And then there was the measured move. Right? Bam. I was calling for a 20K Bitcoin way before, a breakout. And I wasn't going by Moonboy status. I was just drawing these. And I had played these many times in my life. So I said, hey, that's a bull pennant. I wouldn't argue with that. And I said the length of the pole is here. I moved it. And you go back to my older videos, you'll see me doing this when Bitcoin was right around here. And I'm calling for Bitcoin to go to about $27,000, $26,000. And you would have saw me draw this almost every other day. And I kept going over it over and over. The point of the story is look at the weekly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now you have 8. I'm trying to give you guys a feeling of understanding here for Bitcoin. You have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay? In 7 years, you've had 13 times. Well, you could have bought in Bitcoin on the lows when the stochastics RSI are on the low. You never even the guaranteed bottom, but you're somewhere near it if you start DCAing at these points. So what do? I DCA into Bitcoin when the weekly is low. It's a pretty great long-term strategy. Check me in a few years and see where I'm at again. And so I'm trying to calm everybody down because everyone wants to freak out. But I'm just trying to show them, hey, this is what I do. You do whatever makes you happy. Do your own research. Love you so much, baby. All right, go to bed. You're so cute. You got so big. All right. So I just want to put things into perspective here. This is 7 years of Bitcoin. All right. And I was doing this right here, right around here and here. I've done it 1, 2. All I can do is tell you what I've done. And I'm not a liar. I've been getting in here, 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 here. And I've been getting in there. And I have been getting in here. So I have, in the last one, I haven't missed this one. So I didn't miss this one 1. I didn't miss this one 2. I didn't miss this one 3. I got in a little bit there too. I definitely didn't miss the pandemic dump. I got in there. I definitely got in here a little bit before we went to 10K. And I definitely ate this bottom up like a bee right there at 32. I even ate this little one right here at 40K. And I'm eating right now. I don't eat up here though. I never eat up here. No. I never eat up there. I don't take my meals there. I don't take my Bitcoin Happy Meal up there. I order my Bitcoin Happy Meal down here. I don't go to Disneyland up here. I go to Disneyland down here. All right? Things start making sense now? When I get up here, this is when you buy the home. When the weekly comes back up here, this is when we're going to start eating and taking profits. This is when we empty. This is when we get back out. And that's what I do. You do whatever makes you happy, and I'm going to teach you how to read the stochastics RSI on your own. So you can fish, you can figure this out, and do whatever makes you happy. No toys, only Satoshis. Bitcoin Happy Meal special on the weekly stoke, please. It can go sideways for months from here. It can. But it still means you're DCAing and see? And it doesn't go for months. Because I've been doing this for 7 years. Look, it doesn't go for months. The longest it can go sideways is like 2, maybe 2.5 months. And then it has to make a bit of a move, like very rare, like right here, look. And we can time it out for you. Like we can backtest this stuff. That's why people just like to throw things out there. Like, you could do this for months. I show what it does. Like, I teach you what it does. Like, I talk about, look at this period here. 140 days. of downward action. That's a bear market, you know? But you did start to pump out, and you ended up getting to 56K and starting to come on out of it a little bit earlier. But, yeah, I mean, you're talking, that's like, you know, you're talking 4 or 5 months, all right? But I'm a man who wants to make money. Real gains. Real gains happen in 2-3 years holding Bitcoin. I'm telling you right now. You get in here and you end up here. That's how you make serious gains. And I'm going to go for the next leg up. I hold another 4 years. I'll be here. We'll be up here. And then the buys from down here are going to be absolutely absurd. And when I show those buys up in these areas, people are going to just flock into the trading group at that point. It's going to be 2025 and people are going to be like, this guy was buying Bitcoin in 2017 and he still has it. He still has the trade open. He's out of his mind. So I got a long-term plan here. I'm not going anyway. I'm like that fly that just will not get swatted. So again, I hope I opened up your eyes for what I see here for BTC. And again, if I want to put 50K into Bitcoin, I put $500, 1, 2, 3, 4. It may take me 3 months to do it. And I'll unload $500, right? 1,000 will be twice. So 50, about 25, 30 times, 25 times. 100 times. That's what I would do. $500, 100 times. Or maybe $1,000, 50 times. That's once every other day for a month and a half, something like that. And you'll eventually amass. That's what I personally do. You do whatever makes you happy. I DCA into projects and I hold them long term and it makes me a killing. All right. So, hey, this is my idea and I've been doing it live on the charts. I've been buying into Bitcoin here in front of everybody. 1,000 here, 500 there, every single time. And I'll tell you what, every single time the fear and green index is looking absolutely nasty, I continue to grab a little bit. And it was at 10 the other day, and I was like, man, I'm jumping on in there. Uncle Muser in the house. Shout out to the Crypto Muser. New name, same Muser. We got the Crypto Muser, man. Starting a channel. The Crypto Muser and the Crypto Lifer. We're going to be banging them out. The Muser diversifying. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we got 23 here. Extreme fear. Still, I mean, the sad thing is, one thing you know, Bitcoin's up at 60K, and you're like, damn, I wish I was getting in at 23, but I was too afraid. And that's how the market makers work. They scare you out of your own plans. But if you've been around long enough with me, you just don't feel the market maker scared. You're just not scared anymore. Like, I'm not bashful. They don't get to me like they used to, So that's the weekly chart. And yeah. And we're gonna, break it down a little neater, but yeah. So Bitcoin on the weekly candle. We're gonna take a look at the Dow futures, but that fear and green index, man. And breaking below that 42K region. And we're gonna show you what we see on the smaller time frames. And we're gonna reveal the trade, the BTC trade, but not till the end of the live. This time, I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm gonna reveal my trade towards the end of the live. I'm gonna bait and switch you all. Keep you guys here. 261 people watching. Can we get 100? Can we get the 200 likes, please? There's almost 80 of you, 90 of you. If you're in your car, I understand. If you're watching on your phone, just flip this chat away, hit the like button. It's cool. You won't miss anything, and jump back on in. If you're in your car, pull on over. Hit that like button, please. If you're at home and you're just far away or you're on the TV, move the little monitor, hit the like button, please. It helps the channel so much. It helps me grow immensely. I hate to have to even ask and groggle for it, but YouTube gives them away as if they're a monetize. They're $1 to YouTube. Like, they scrutinize those likes. So every single like is hard earned. So, and it helps someone else find out about what a Fibonacci is. It helps someone else find out about what dollar cost averaging is. It helps someone else find out about proper ways to learn about cryptocurrency without being scammed, jammed, or slammed. And so if you want to help someone in cryptocurrency, and I just made that up without being jammed, slammed, or scammed, but it sounds cool. And if you could help someone do that, it would be greatly appreciated. So hit that like button and help someone other than yourself. Hit the like button. Don't be greedy. Don't share. I know you want to keep the Crypto Lifer all to yourself. You want no one to know about this channel. You want it all packaged nice and neat for you so nobody else can get it. I know, I get it. But you got to let someone in. You got to let them in. You got to let them in. You got to let those people in. We get to 200 likes, 13 more people. Just slap on that button. Do I have to dance for you? I'll dance for you. I'll eat a lemon. I'll eat an entire half a lemon for you. How's that? I get to 200 likes in the next couple of seconds. I'll eat this entire half a lemon immediately. Yes, things you'll never see on most other, technical analysis channels. Did we get there? I didn't see it. 194. I guess you guys really don't want to see a man eat a lemon. I'd love to see someone eat a lemon. I would hit that like, I would like run to 10 computers and make it happen. I'd be like, I got to see that dude eat that lemon. You know? I want to do it, but 197. I guess we'll do it later. Oh, 200. Got a little honey to balance it all out there. And don't do this at home. Anyone like Phantom? We love Phantom. A little black cumin seed. Okay, so here. Bitcoin USD on the weekly candle close is holding a level. My last level to watch is this. Like this is like the it's like, Game of Thrones. It's like the wall. This is the wall, baby. 39.8. We'll bring it down a little bit now, but to me, yeah, it's like 39.8, 39.7. That's the wall. Like, we break that wall, we slip quick to 35. So levels to watch for Bitcoin. 39, 35.2. We slipped that. We're talking 31, 33. And then to the bottom of the bottoms at 29. So these are the levels to watch for Bitcoin in the weekly. All right. Now, amazingly enough, though, even though there's a little chop here, we got one level to watch right in here, this little zone. All right. It's like up on that one, down on that one. So I'm kind of just put it in this zone. We break through that, and it's kind of like, if we can get back above that level, sorry, wrong indicator. They look the same sometimes. So 47,593. We got to get above 47K and then the old 52, and then we're back, right? And so there's some levels. These are the levels to watch for Bitcoin on the weekly candles, all right? Weekly levels to watch for Bitcoin. I'm going to post this to the Patrons. I would print this out or just keep it up because this is going to be relevant for the week ahead. So I definitely want to, you can keep this up and just keep watching it up until next week. So check it out. Yeah, just one click and it truly helps your life or community. Shout out to everyone on the live. So that's the Bitcoin in the weekly. Now I showed you why I like the low stochastics on the weekly. All right. And so, hey, another thing that I've been talking about is even though this is now a slight down, the sad thing is this was keeping on uptrend, but this is a slight downtrend now, right? And this is even worse, though. It's still, it's like Class C hidden, but not too much now. It kind of negates it. It was there before, and you could kind of, if you skip these and you made this assumption, still see a little bit of hidden bullish, saying that maybe, we could get, and I have shown that there's a possible shoulder, head, and shoulder, and we've gone over this idea, and that we've broken the shoulder line here. And that would be a long way down, right? To about 25K, 24K. But it would kind of almost coincide with a thesis I've been having that Bitcoin will come and have to touch the 200-day moving average. Right? A scary thesis that I'm proposing. It doesn't have to be guaranteed, but look, it happened here in the last correction. Also, once you break the 50, you ride the 80, the 100, and then we had to ride the 200 before we could come back up. Both times we hit him. Those were the bottoms. If we do hit that, it does suggest that the bottom is at like, see, the good thing about that is that we go a little sideways. We won't go right there. We'll fall. We should hit it around somewhere here. It suggests that the bottom will be somewhere at like 34, 35K. So at that point, we'll be able to actually be like, that's a guaranteed bottom, So, but we'll be watching that very, very closely. right? And I'm not guaranteeing any of these things. I just want to, you know, be kind of ahead of the curve. Be one of the first YouTubers to kind of talk about this, because these are my own ideas. I don't watch any other YouTubers much recently. Not recently. I haven't had the time. I got to dabble in their TA or what they're saying, but yeah. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm looking at. This falling wedge needs to break to the upside. We're oversold on the 3-day. We're oversold, right? See that? We're oversold on the weekly, the 3-day. Even the daily is scooping and saying, hey, enough is enough. I'm going to eventually have to pump. The last time we did that, though, we got nothing. However, the RSI wasn't low enough. Now the RSI is like reaching this low point here for Bitcoin. You know, and it's just like, how much longer can we push to the downside? We take a look at the 4-hour. And the 4-hour even showing strong signs of divergence. Look, this is swing down to swing down, and you can see the overall trend from swing to swing. And the overall trend here from swing to swing is to the upside. See that? That is even bullish divergence starting to form, or a strong bullish that has already formed, and showing signs that that was your bottom right there at 40,291. There's for me, I'm not going to call it an exact bottom, but when I start DCAing, I sniff out bottoms, like, and I don't start getting into Bitcoin until the fear is thick in the air. You know, I don't put my money into BTC until it gets really nasty, and then I do it. So it's like, if I'm starting to do it, you might just want to like notice it, write it down, be like, huh, Lifer's buying into Bitcoin right now. That's kind of weird. He hasn't done that in months. So yeah, would it just like, you know, and again, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever makes you happy. You figure out all this stuff on your own. I'm just out here being me, doing what I do, doing what I does, you know. Now, the 4-hour formed this falling wedge that broke to the upside. However, I said it was highly likely we would get rejected. It went exactly pretty to the 2 rejection points that I had placed on the channel. We'll take a look at this. For Bitcoin USDT on Binance. You got to sniff out the bottom every time, man. If you're not doing it, then you're not true. You're not true to the game, CMAS. Yep. SEC versus Ripple settlement will give crypto a nice pump, especially if it's a nice win for Ripple. We hope so. Sentiment could be coming by the end of the month. Settlement could be coming by the end of the month. Where are the super chats? Anyone like GALA? I like to eat bottoms. Get them up. Get all. Oh my. Yep. He loves. Wow. Accumulating these to hold long term. Luna, DOT, Matic, ETC, Sol, AVAX, VeChain, BNB, XRP, and ADA. I own every single thing he talked about except for ETC. So yeah, I'm with it. DCAing into these big long term. Even VeChain though? Good for all crypto. Didn't get extended to April. How's Harmony looking? We'll take a look at Harmony. Thoughts on Cardano? Yes. Send in a super chat. You need 1,000 GALA. That's not that bad. Wouldn't now be the time to buy? Hey, you do whatever makes you happy. To me, it's always the time. No, it's not always the time. It's always the time, but there's better times. You know? Like, it's always nice to watch a sunset, but you can see a sunset when it's like -17. Like, it's always nice, but it's nice to watch one at like 80 degrees. It's kind of like that, you know? So look, Bitcoin hit that rejection point at 42,800 about, right? And then it came back down. And if we look at the 1 hour, the 1 hour suggests that it's actually coming back for a retest to break to the upside. And so let me show you what I'm seeing here. And we actually predicted this pump up this morning. We predicted, number one, all right, if you were on my channel, yesterday during the live, I did 2 live streams yesterday on Saturday. At the end of the first one, I said Bitcoin highly likely to pump to the upside out of this falling wedge. And boom, it did. I actually made a cup and handle out of this and said it's a bit of a cup and handle. Because they call me Sammy Cup and Handy, Samuel Cup and Handle, and I will find a cup and handle everywhere and all the time. And look, it's kind of crazy because the measured move would have been the swings, right? And then you would have swung it sideways and it would have told you the Bitcoin was going right there to exactly the measured move. Look at that. You see me do this many times on the channel. I take this wick to that wick. It gives me the measured move. And that's exactly where we went to on the rejection point. Absolute insanity, right? Some say, okay, but we broke out of the wedge. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm with that, right? Another cool thing that I talk about is this. So I'm going to get rid of everything. And you're going to see we got strong support here, local support. So I've shown you your weekly. We got a weekly chart hidden away, and that's already been posted, right? So you can see how my patrons get well taken care of. They got a weekly chart with weekly levels to watch. Then they get every single trade that I'm looking at every single time. I do a Bitcoin update every 5 hours. My patrons are consistently up to date with what's happening with Bitcoin. They are never in the dark. They're never like, oh, I don't know what's going on. My leader ain't around. That just doesn't happen in my trading group. So if you want a place where you feel like you won't be abandoned, if you're in a trading group right now and you feel like it's just not working out, like you've been spending money, you've been in there 6-7 months, and you haven't learned what you wanted, you haven't felt what you needed to feel, you just don't feel like the people running that group have that dedication, that love, that connection, that frequency, that high vibration, then jump on into the Crypto Lifers, man. Stop paying people that don't love you. Stop paying people that aren't going to show up 7 days a week for you. If your guy says, I take Sundays off, I'll see you, or I'm light on the weekends, I'm like, come on into the Crypto Lifer. I streamed on Christmas night. I streamed while my wife was giving birth. Not while she was giving birth, but while I was in the office and we were actually in the labor room. I streamed on New Year's night. I streamed on our New Year's Day. Or New Year's night, yeah. I mean, I streamed, man. And I haven't taken a day off in over a year, and I don't plan on it. 2022, I'm going to bang out every single day without one day off in this live. And I can't wait to get it done. So if that's what you like, if that's what you want, then become a Crypto Lifer. Like, forget these fakers out here. Forget these half YouTubers, these half people. Like, become a real one. And I'll be here waiting for you, ready to rock. So let's do it. Let's do it. I know you want to come, and I know you want to be a part of the life. So jump on in with me. And become my buddy, become my friend, become, one of my peoples for the rest of your life. You'll be a lifer, and nothing will ever be the same. You won't look at like the same, and we'll travel the world, show you it all. Congratulations on the beautiful new website launch today. Everyone share it with the world. If you have a moment, can you peek at MCRT? Thank you so much for the love while you also ask for something. So nice to give and then receive. You're such a loving person, love learning. The way you do things is so classy and respectful. Like, you come from such a classy group of people. You have shown me so much of how to treat thy individual, thy fellow man and woman. You're such an amazing person, and I love you with all my heart. And I just want to say thank you for everything. Is Bitcoin forming an ascending triangle? I just kind of spotted this here. I played with this with you all, and look what we found. When you play around, you may find, right? It's funny what you may find when you go to grind. But thank you so much for the super chat. Let's take a look at MCRT in a second. We'll bounce out of here. We'll look at MCRT just so people can see. Yeah, so we jump into super chats here on the channel. And there's ZLDA. We were talking about it down here. This thing is doing damage. I'm telling you, it just came out on January 3rd. It's a week old. Nobody knows about this coin. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody knows about this coin. It's still a very little tiny coin that nobody knows about. A lot of buy pressure here. I'm not seeing one sell. Heavy buy pressure here for Zelda Inu. All right. So, and again, I don't know who put this out. I wasn't paid for this. This isn't a promoted thing. We just found that ourselves on the channel. I've been straying away from promotional videos. Because I don't know who's asking me to promote them. And I can do as much research as I can. And then at one point, it's like, and I love my channel and I love my life. So I don't know, So I've been straying away from promotional videos because I just, rather just promote my own stuff at this point. But we're coming for that 200-day. A lot of times I've seen this on many coins that the price will snap right back up to the 200-day moving average. It happens on the way up. It happens on the way down. Highly likely to happen again here for Bitcoin. 1 hour getting oversold. Falling wedge could pump to the upside. So here's my idea for the day. And I'm going to take a look at the 15-minute for entry. 15-minute is low. I open up a trade here for BTC at about 41,007, and we could get a wick. Usually they get crazy. I'm usually a little preemptive on my entries. They might wick us down here to like 40,009. I wouldn't be surprised if we went to like 40,009 before the bigger move. Okay, just remember I said that, but hey, I like what we're seeing here. Okay. And there's a 4%, and there's the risk reward ratio. So once I establish the measured move and the idea, what I do is I then split screen. I never did the split screen this way. I wonder how that works too. No, that's just way too messy. It doesn't work. Can't do it. Can't do it. And then I look at the asset I want to trade, which is Bitcoin 3L, right? Which will give me 3x leverage long on BTC, right? And then I kind of make the same looking thing here. And I just match what I got here over there. Auto them up, right? This is just, why would it do that? That's so annoying, right? Auto should send me right to where we need to be in the chart. Sending me somewhere in the past. I'm like, dude, like, why would I not be right on the future? All right, so right there, hit auto. So there's the trade there, right? And you got to zoom in to match them. You're like, I don't see the match. I'll show you. And you want to wait for those Stokes to get low and that 15-minute to start to creep. And it's happening right now, starting a bit of a reversal right here. And so this is my idea for the trade. And it is a bit of a cup and handle too as well. I'll tell you that right now. It's almost like I only trade cup and handles. You guys notice that? You're like, wow, he only trades if it's a cup and handle, or he makes it into a cup and handle, even if it isn't. Like, the man is just out of his mind, but that's how I trade. All right, my trading style is unique to me, right? That's how you know you have one. And you have to eventually become somewhat of a successful trader to have a trading style, because you have to be around long enough not to lose enough money to get a style, right? Like a boxer has a style. A hockey player has a style. Like soccer players have a style. Like, but you can't gain a style by jumping in and jumping out. You need to be around to gain a style, right? So like Kung Fu fighters got a style, right? Rodney Robinson got a style. So like everyone got a style. All these famous people like Rodney Robinson. And so, the famous Rodney Robinson, everyone's got a style, man, and yeah, it is what it is. So there's my idea for Bitcoin. Possible 11% gains here coming. And there you have it, right? Cup and handle move. Low stochastics in the 1 hour, 15-minute shows signs of life. We go to the 15-minute. They're low too, curling up to the upside. I love to get in when the 15-minute and the 1 hour low and the stochastics, the RSI are low, the MACD showing signs of a turn to the upside, falling volume with falling price. Tells me we will have a reversal. So we had it one yesterday. We called this yesterday. Same thing, exact thing happened. We were at the same exact present point. So there's Bitcoin 3L for the win. That's what I'm looking at right now. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on to the live stream. Okay, so boom. And I put Bitcoin there for you and Bitcoin, but the trade is Bitcoin 3L, but I got Bitcoin on the left, just so you can understand how I'm looking at both things and juxtaposing the real instrument with the ETF instrument and what I'm looking at, right? And why I'm liking it. So, yeah, and there you have it. So shout out to everyone here. And then we can flip over to the 1 hour and you can see that we're getting oversold here on the 1 hour as well. About to do some damage. So I like the 15 and I like the 1 hour. So both time frames looking scrumptious. If it's there, I'm going to see it. I'm going to call it out exactly how I see it. No emotions needed really when it comes to a trade. No emotions needed whatsoever, Even if you look at this is kind of cool. I'll show you something else. That when I first saw blew my mind, but it's pretty cool. And remember, if you're in my trading group, if you hit this, it will be blurry. It won't be that nice. If you hit the link, you'll see a beautiful, nice, high HD image. So please always hit the links. If you're in my trading group, don't just hit the pictures. Hit the links for the nice, crispy, clean, high-res picture of what I'm putting down. Okay, so you launched a website. Yeah, we finally launched a website, and website launched today. Let's take a look at the website. All right. Where did I post it? In here. Yeah. Bam. CryptoLifer.io, and I went with IO. What do you guys think of IO? A lot of people say .com, but IO is the new thing, and so I went with IO. Shout out to 287 people. Can we get to 300 watchers? 245 likes. You guys are unbelievable with the likes. I didn't have to say a word. We get even more likes if you get me to that 280 likes. If the 40 people not liking to get the likes up, then we're going to get to 300 viewers on the subscription. It's going to move. It's going to move, baby. Any thoughts on Dash, please? I like Dash. I've been holding Dash for years. It's amazing. So achieve financial freedom, trading cryptocurrencies. We help busy professionals learn basic and expert level crypto trading strategies to become wealthy investors. Learn freedom, right? Most people live below their potential, stuck in the 9 to 5. The path out of the rat race requires skills. Freedom has to be learned. My name is Samuel James Price, Sam Price, and I too was stuck working a job I hated until I discovered cryptocurrency trading. I didn't hate my job fully. I was happy, but it just wasn't a job that truly fulfilled me. So I don't want to say I hated it. I want to change that script. But until I discovered cryptocurrency trading, by learning technical analysis and the art of trading, I was able to break free from the system and now live the life of my dreams. And you can too when you become a crypto lifer. We offer an all-in-one system that includes in-depth courses, professional coaching, and a thriving community with hundreds of smart, driven teachers. Hundreds of crypto lifers have learned to earn a second income or even become their own boss. You are now in control of securing the life of your dreams. Are you ready to become a crypto lifer? You can download the cheat sheet. You can connect with our trading group, or you can tune in to the awesome live stream. And then even here on the channel, you can see you can just kind of scroll through the different live shows. It's kind of cool. The mobile app looks really nice too as well. And ready to reach the next level. You can level up and join the Patreon. So that's awesome. Another cool thing. And yeah, so thank you. Launching the website, big deal. Big deal for me. Big deal for me. And clean, easy. And then you can go to the Patreon, the Twitter, or to the other sites as well, right? Yeah, we already said RIP to Bob Saget. We even gave him a couple minutes, a couple seconds. Hey, Sam, done a video on 3 commas. Would the current lifers recommend 3 commas? Yes, I did a video on 3 commas, and I love 3 commas. And if you want to see my 3 commas video, go check it out. Let me show you where it's at. And look, we're stuck. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. We got 21. Wow, we got 31. We're almost there, everyone. 19 more subs, and we will get to 20K. The live count is there. I think we're going to do it on the live. I mean, we got 31. I think we can get 19 more people. So, hey. Again, I want to get into the tickers. Let's look at MagicCraft, MCRT, and it's fun ticker time. We went over Bitcoin. I kind of see where it's going. The 1 hour looks like we're going to pump. The 4 hour, however, looks like we're going to dump. So let's see how much the 1 hour can give us. But I'm telling you right now, that 4 hour doesn't look pretty. We tried to retest this line at 42K and we're getting a rejection. Actually, let me, sorry. Everyone's like, wait. Let me clean this up. Yeah. So we go to the 4 hour here. We did have the inverted head and shoulder that broke up. We came back and tested the neckline. The 1 hour can pump. Hopefully the 1 hour gets us here. And then when the 4 hour dumps down. So this is what we want. We go back to the 1 hour and I'm showing you this. You'll understand this if you join my trading group. But the 1 hour will come up. We get our pump. We called this yesterday. Same exact thing. If you're watching my channel yesterday, I'm showing you this falling wedge. The 1 hour is low and I said the 1 hour can come up. Sorry. And I talked about the 1 hour coming up with the stochastics. We're in the same situation here. So if you just got to my channel and you saw that yesterday, learn with me, stay with me, stick with me. You know when the guy's dying, stick with me. Don't go anywhere, stick with me. You can do this. And so, I'm sorry, I'm crazy, but, and so oversold here on the stochastics RSI, moving to the upside. And the MACD is ready to rock too as well, and we're seeing signs of life here. So, with all that being said, the 1 hour does want to pump. How high it gives us what it does for us. If the 1 hour just does this, lackluster, prepare for a bear flag there. And then the 1 hour and the 4 hour are both going to be high. And we're going to, and the measured move is going to be basically this pole here out of that bear flag. And prepare for a dump. I can already tell you that's a dump to about 40K. So, and then we make another double bottom here, and everyone says, is this the double bottom? And people will be like, bottom. They'll talk like this. So I already kind of see where we're going. If this is the worst case scenario, the best case scenario is we pump up, get rejected by here or here. Hopefully we get rejected by this area. That would be beautiful. And then when the 1 hour and the 4 hour dump, we dump, boom. And then the daily, the 1 hour and the 4 hour are all low right here. And that is the call bottom for Bitcoin at 42K. And we eventually rip to the upside, and then these bigger time frames take over, and we see a reversal like you've never seen in your life. That could happen in 24 hours. So, huge move coming for Bitcoin in 24 hours. Either we're breaking down to 40K or breaking back up to a strong placement, you know? So that is it. I'm getting passionate about it because I can sniff it. We're getting tighter. Look, see the tightness? As you get tighter and tighter, the more the move will become explosive inside of this triangle. All eyes on this triangle that we just found. No one else has shown this on any other YouTube channel. I'm telling you right now, I think I'm one of the only people that draw this ascending triangle the way I drew it. And catch me on that. Go around, watch all the other GA channels. Does anyone else have this triangle written like this with the inverted shoulder? I even drew this when we dumped down here. I had this inverted head and shoulder drawn when we dumped back here. You can go to my channel and see the day of the dump. I drew this when we dumped down here. I had it projected before it even occurred. And I'm not trying to blow my dude. I'm just saying this is what happens if you do it every single day. You'll be able to see a lot of things before they happen because you see it so much. You'll be so in tune with the charts. It's just part of being there every single day. And this goes with everything you do in your life consistently. So I kind of figured out that that was going to be the head of the inverted head and shoulder there. And it was. And we pumped back up into our movement. So we're going to be watching Bitcoin closely. And we talked about what we're looking at here for Bitcoin. And can we get on up? And I'll erase all my funky moves. But I just want, that's when I was kind of, those are my explanations of movement. And you can see why the method to my madness. If you come on to my students, my teaching becomes clear over time how consistent I am in what I do over and over and over and over and over again. Consistency is your key to trading. It's the only way you're going to win if you become consistent. There's going to be no way out. There's no other way to do it. You must become consistent. You must become disciplined. You must have a plan. Do you have a plan? If Bitcoin dumps down here, do you know how to short it? Do you even know where to short it? Do you have any USD waiting to short it? Do you have any plan for if Bitcoin takes a nasty dump down to 35K? Do you have any way to make some type? Do you have long-term holds, but you want to at least recoup some losses by shorting? Do you have any idea what to do? Do you have any plan? For $100 a month, I can give you that plan. I can get you situated for a short or a long. I can get you ready for anything that could happen in the market. This is why you should join the trading group, because you don't know what's going to happen in the market, and neither do I. But I know how to be prepared for it, and that's what can change the way you live your life. So jump on in, man. I'm telling you, man and girls, we have older ladies in their 60s. We have young kids we have a 12, 13-year-old kid. We have 18-year-old kid from London, 22-year-old kids. The general age is about 24 to about 40 years old, depending. But we have people from all walks of life. We have small Asian women from Singapore. We have, big Canadian dudes. I'm just saying we have big dudes, small ladies, big guys, small. We have people of all shapes and sizes in my channel. And we have people from all walks of life, from almost all nationalities. We have people from the Netherlands, people from the UK, people from Australia, New Zealand, Ireland. We have people from Malaysia, you name it. Right, watch this. Where y'all from, lifers? Show the lifers where you're from. Represent. Everyone, show everyone where you're from. Let us know where you live at. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 16 more people to 20K. 16 more people to 20K, I believe. We can do it on the live stream tonight. We can have the 20K celebration. Bang, bang, bang. You guys can all watch it, 20K. So look at this. They're coming in right now. Little India and Canada in here. London, Colorado, the Netherlands, England, Malaysia, Portland, Oregon, Montreal, Las Vegas, Ireland, London. Look at this. Look at it coming in. Faster than I can even say it from all around the globe. I'm telling you, look at the chat rate flying in there. It's insanity. Mexico, Perth, Western Australia, right? Bama, Israel, living in Melbourne from Poland, Texas, Chicago, Perth, Massachusetts, St. Pete, Florida, baby. Good old Florida, Las Vegas, London, Ireland, Texas, Charleston, London, New York, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Glades County, Florida, Central California, Wisconsin, Paradise, Ohio, the Virgin Beach, baby, Virginia, Germany, New York, Van by the River, man, you're hilarious. Indonesia, North Korea. Is that for real? When he's, as I say, I thought the internet didn't work there. I didn't think they let the lifer in there. I didn't think they let the lifer in there. Communist California, yeah, apparently. Yo, oh man, Southampton, UK. He dropped a bomb right there. Oh man, wow, we worldwide, man. Yeah, California, 305 Miami. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. We lost some viewers during that. I don't know why we would lose viewers during that. I'm not making the charts fast enough. Let's get back into crypto and let's show the chart. So we just showed a Bitcoin idea that I'm putting out there. The well thought out plan idea, kind of based on what I do over and over again. So just showing it. Shout out to my team for launching the website, getting it done. Looks beautiful. Exactly how I want it to look. Absolutely nice and easy. Little Havana, Miami, baby. Love these people. DJ Roland Rock, the moon, baby. He's from the moon. Of course he is. I should have known. Saskatchewan, Canada, Pennsylvania. We lost the viewers who are borrowing internet in North Korea. Crypto and the only. I'm originally from VA. Shout out to all my lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. So you can see what I'm talking about for Bitcoin. The two ideas here. It's based on how much the 1 hour can give us. If the 1 hour can give us a lot of love, then we can escape the pain. If the 1 hour is a dud, it's looking like we're going to dump pretty nasty. So you'll be able to figure out what's happening because I'll keep you updated, or you'll be able to do it yourself because you're a crypto lifer. So shout out to all my lifers. Shout out to everyone who joined. Yo, we had a lot of people join the Patreon the last couple of days. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. I appreciate that. Jump on in. For $99 a month. Also, if you pay for a year, it's only $1,000 for the year. So inexpensive. If you pay for 3 months, it's $270 for 3 months. Pay for 6 months, it's $500. Pay in cryptocurrency, and you get these discounts. So if you pay in cryptocurrency, it's $1,000 for the year, $500 for 6 months, or $270 for 3 months. Email cryptolifers@gmail. We'll take anything you have, nano, you name it. We'll take all 10,000 cryptocurrencies available. We got Rubik. We'll just swap it. I'm telling you right now. So, hey, yeah, we're ready to rock. We can take any cryptocurrency. I'm the crypto lifer. I can take any cryptocurrency. You name it. I can take it. Yeah, so there you go. Moving forward, let's take a look at MCRT. And now it is the time for all your Super Chats. Just throw them out. Let's see how many we can get to in the next. This is Super Chat Freaky Sunday night. No, but let's see how many Super Chats we can get through literally from 9:10 to 10 o'clock. Like, let's see. Let's blow out any other channel. And we're going to do it thoroughly. It's not like we're going to, but let's just see how well and efficient we can do. I'm well-oiled machine here. I'm super focused. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to hit it. I want it. I want to see how I can be challenged. I want to see how many I can do. I want to see what we can get down. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Let's show them what we're made of. When we go to 20K, let's show them what we got here. Let's show the lifers and everyone out here what makes a lifer. Send in a super chat. Let's get it started. I'm looking at Magic Craft right now, and it has bottomed pretty nastily. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci and see where we're at on the fib level. Looks like we're sitting at a 786 retracement. And we just actually fell through the, 786 right there. We're bouncing in the middle. If we can hold this level and respect it, we can begin to build. But, all eyes, it's a micro cap coin, and you never know. We are oversold on some levels too. We can add some indicators, add the MACD. Then you just type in RSI. That will take care of the relative and the stoke. Throw that both in there. Then if you hit the save button, this should save it for you. Just got done gigging for the weekend and listening. And meow. Super chat. Shout out to the hardest working man on YouTube. Much love, Magic Mike. Thank you so much for the love, man. Thank you so much for the super chats. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the love. All right. So here we go. Look at this. Magic Craft going up to about here at 11 cents. All right. If you can break back out and get to the upside, and that was the pre-measured move of Magic Craft. We were looking at it down here when it was like a penny and less than a penny. And it would fly all the way up here to a high on a wick of 10 cents. But realistically, about 5 to 7 cents, an amazing 5 to 7x for Magic Craft in only a week, while the market was not looking dismal too. This was one of the only coins that was banging to the upside, doing serious damage. Shout out to the hardest working man on YouTube. Much love, Magic Mike. Thank you so much, Magic Mike. I appreciate that, man. Much love to you and yours. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream. Okay. Let's take a look at some other things on my radar. I got some other coins. I got a trade of the night. I got 2 or 3 other low cap gems that nobody knows about, that have just come onto the scene, that you might want to find out about. We found out about everything before everybody else. We knew about BLOK at 0.04. We knew about GALA when it was at like 4 cents. We knew about NAKA below $1. And I'm telling you right now, we're going to look at all 3 of those coins too, as well as Blocktopia. Sam, you should replay a clip of the live stream if you have one. Love it. Of the live stream if you have it. Loved it. Oh, the live stream was amazing. Right? Just jumping in with the livers, hanging out, and just getting to know everyone that makes up my lifer community. And we're going to have more of those So jump on into the live stream. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, so horrible. Crypto alt run right here, but this is what we did here. The Lifer MMA. This was awesome. And we're pumping out content on this channel daily, all the time, right? But yeah, a bunch of lifers sat together and we had an awesome talk. It was awesome. It was awesome. All right. Where are the super chats, man? I got nothing to go over. Usually there's people throwing all sorts. It could be $1.99. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. Just let's start the chain. I want to go over coins that I'm not thinking about. I want to go over deep dives. I want to find out about something new. There has to be someone with an idea here. Congrats on the website, my man. Much love to you and the rest of the lifers. Could you have a look at Combat, please? MetaKombat. Smart man, dude. I was looking at that half, but I never got to deep dive it. I'm so happy you just put that on the radar. Let's take a look at MetaKombat. What a good name, too. MetaKombat. And look at, I'm using Presearch. Presearch is a cryptocurrency. We'll even look at the chart in a second, but metakombat.net, thank you for giving us that on the low. Wow. MetaKombat. I like what I see right when I come there. Cool. MetaKombat. All right. Welcome to MetaKombat. Play to earn online multiplayer NFT fighting game. The next best P2E project. They got the roadmap, phase 1, phase 3, all that, how to play to earn, blah, blah, blah. Right now, it looks like just a website. I don't know if they have anything really moving. Like, did they actually, have they made a game? Or are they just kind of proposing ideas here? Just speculating, just speculating. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes you can even speculate on that idea, but that's an in and out situation. 6,000 members on their Telegram. That's pretty cool. They got the Shill Army chat too. The Shill Army, that's pretty funny. You gotta love that. And let's take a look at their Twitter. See what's going on over their Twitter. XSP. So our gaming platform leverages NFT crypto to create an all-inclusive gaming platform that gives players access to play-to-earn rewards in the ecosystem. MetaKombat, 1,651 followers. Voice chat, AMA, 7:30, don't forget. Nearly 30 minutes left. That's in 7 hours or so. To celebrate our smooth launch, here's a sneak peek of Lucifer, our Dark Knight. Interesting. Hey, I haven't done an in-stream deep dive on the Bob Saget dies at age 65. It's insane. Crazy. Look, Binance is trending on Twitter. I wonder why that is. Why is Binance trending on Twitter? Africa Cup of Nations. Name this project. Fundamentals recognition. Interesting. Straight through the dramatic EGG, fundamentally and pioneering. RMTX. Check it out. RMTX. EWT. But you never really see Binance trending on Twitter. It's pretty cool. Binance is using Pakistan, issue in Pakistan, explain. Bog charts. Baby Doge went hard. It's funny, Baby Doge. Wow, Baby Doge got listed on Binance, dude. Ooh, look at that. Shout out to all the Baby Doge holders. You just got hooked up. Looks like Baby Doge is now on Binance. I mean, wow. And it's funny, Baby Doge came up on Token Metrics recently. It was one of the Token Metrics coins that we went over, right? Baby Doge. Look who is Binance, and it's all over the soccer field. I'm telling you right now, soccer is the most known sport in the world. Insanity, right? Interesting. And follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33, 3,647 followers. I greatly appreciate it. Jump on in. And I'm always saying something different or interesting. The character of the owner determines the destiny of the asset. Right? Michael Saylor. Yeah. Let's take a look at the, I want to see if MetaKombat is on CoinMarketCap. Hey, Sam, can you look at ZLDA there? Thank you so much. We'll take a look at Zelda for sure. What up, my brother? Thanks for everything and your time. Just sending some good vibes. Thank you to Crypto Gains for the $5 super chat. What's up, my brother? You're the man, dude. Much love to all the lifers, XRP and CRV. We'll take a look at that. Benny Boy, you're the man, Sam. Tian, Cody, and Phantom. short term. Woo, they're coming in hot now. This is what I like. This is what I like, baby. You guys are awesome. We looked at Zelda already, but we'll take a little more of a deep dive in it on a smaller time frame and kind of see what we're happening. Micro pads might be coming. Micro football has been on my radar for a while. I just want to say that. I don't know why. Alien Shiba Inu. Interesting. Web3 Inu. That's interesting. You got to give it to them for everybody's always trying, you know. Let's see what's hot today. Chainlink. Back up to 28. Is Chainlink the blue chip large cap coin going to start the movement of the alt season? Kind of funny. Chainlink was an old alt season starter back in the day. Funny for it to poke its head back up and start to move again. Almost like none of the young crowd, none of the new people, like no one talks about Chainlink since like literally February of 2021. Like people forgot about it, like because it was all Phantom DeFi and then it was all Metaverse and NFTs, and Chainlink just had nothing to do with it. No one even brought it up. However, you'd be surprised to see how many projects are still running Chainlink oracles behind the scenes. And so, you know, Terra Luna up back up to 72 at 6.68%. Dash, Airweave keep continuing to make a move up 6%. Avalanche back up to 88. FTT, when it fell so hard, but it at 37. PancakeSwap still holding at 1080. The XTC network, that's on my radar. Kadena at 924. I believe that's a beautiful price for Kadena. I've been DCAing into Kadena. My last one was at 1040. I went at 300. It went all the way to 17. Then it would come all the way back here. I'm going to continuously to dollar cost average in Kadena. 10 buys at $300. They'll have 3,000. And then when it 10x's, I'm going to sell for 30 grand. That's how you know, very slowly. That's my plan. Like, you got to have a plan. So my plan for Kadena is to slowly DCA into it till I have 3,000, maybe 10,000 of it. I'd like to get 10,000, but who knows? And then I'd like to 10x it to 100 grand and sell it. That's it. That's it. Maybe keep a bag for long term, but I don't want to fall in love with these coins. Helium also does well pretty much no matter what happens. And Ravencoin had a halving recently. We're going to take a look at that. Elron breaking below the $200 region really got me a little upset. That's sad to see it. That's a strong region. And 333 was Mina Protocol. We'll talk about Mina, why I like Mina. Tiny, tiny blockchain you could fit in the size of a tweet. And that's why it's one of the smallest blockchains. Anyone can download the entire blockchain because it's very, very small. How they do that is through a picture of a picture. Every single transaction is like added by adding the transaction inside of the other one. And it's just a picture that takes pictures of pictures. And they're all kilobits. So in the end of the day, Mina has the smallest blockchain available in the world. That's what makes Mina very, very different and very unique compared to all the other protocols. However, I did find out it hosts a lot of its servers on AWS, so it's not completely decentralized the way they would like it to be at the moment. And I could be speaking FUD, but I just want to put that out there. However, I do like Mina. I like the people behind it. I like the team behind it. I've done a deep dive on Mina. You can watch that at the Crypto Lifestyle. I was making content there throughout last winter. So yeah, so that's interesting. Some of the thoughts and ideas here that I can share with you. Theta Fuel will follow Theta. I believe Theta is undervalued right now. A great project. A lot of people don't realize you can go to Theta TV right now and actually use the service, right? Theta.tv. I mean, Theta is a real place. Theta, man, this is it's like a YouTube, but it's and you get paid in Theta and TFUEL, and you can and do all this stuff, and they got all sorts of people there. Look, they got poker, they got World Star Poker Tournament. Theta's got a lot going on, a lot of gaming, a lot of stuff here. But yeah, so check out Theta. Don't sleep. I believe Theta can become a big, big site, way bigger than you realize in the years to come. And just getting started on Theta now could be a big deal. So I'm going to start making a profile on Theta. Look for me to be on Theta. I think I actually made a profile, but I'm going to make it serious. We're going to get my whole team. We're going to design it. And we're going to start actually going on to Theta here and there. And we're going to represent the Theta ecosystem. So shout out to my Thetans, anyone out there. Much love to you and yours. Power and respect to y'all. So yes. Let's take a look at Zelda real quick on the low. We already looked at it again, but look at it again for my man asking about Zelda Inu. ZLDA. And I'm on a site called PooCoin.app. That's where you're going to find microcap gems before they end up on a centralized exchange. Okay? This thing keeps pumping. I'm telling you, we looked at it down there, and I've already kind of given it my 2 cents here. Would have sworn I hit the save button, but I guess I didn't. And to me, there was dependent there, and it broke out. And it's got a measured move, my friend. Nothing's guaranteed. But it's got a, sorry, it wasn't like clicking it. But it's got a measured move here all the way up to about almost 10 cents, 9 and 7/10%, almost 10 cents here. Okay. Half the move has been spent. About 50% gains coming to the measured move of ZLDA Inu. So there's Zelda. Thank you so much, Kyrak, for the $10 super chat for ZLDA Inu. You're the man. You're the man, Sam. Tia and Cody and Phantom short term. Let's take a look at Cody, as I've looked at Phantom, but not Cody short term. And what I like to do is actually duplicate this. I'm going to swing Bitcoin BTC on over here. Keep it on that 15-minute. We should be getting a pump on the 15-minute. That would make sense to me. Bitcoin should cross 42K in the next half an hour. That would make sense to me. That would make basically my analysis correct. We'll see, though. We will see. We do need a break above a 42,900 area. That's where the 200-day moving average is looming on the 15-minute, right? So, like, we go to the 15-minute here, and you see that 200-day, and we need that shoulder head. We're going to make the right shoulder and break out. It kind of looks like we may. This is actually a bullish sign, too. Look. So we're looking for that right shoulder there. See that? Pretty cool if we can get that to happen. All right. Let's take a look at our baby Cody. Cody on Binance or KuCoin, whatever gets your flavor going. Both are great places to get down. And again, they're all following Bitcoin. You see this is the same exact. It's like the falling wedge. Then we broke out. Now it's kind of going sideways a little bit here. If Bitcoin dumps, I believe Cody will dump on the USDT pair. If Bitcoin pumps, Cody will do well. So all eyes on Bitcoin really is going to kind of give you what you're going to see on these alts. However, some alts are ahead of others in better places. They're not all in the exact same place, but this is coming down, inverted head and shoulder for the 1 hour. Let's take a look at the daily, though. Okay, so you look what I have for Cody. I'll erase everything. We'll kind of start fresh. You can just see the minds of a trader. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Fibonacci level from here to here. I'm going to see that we're in the golden pocket right now, which is actually a very good sign. I mean, that is the golden pocket. You're inside right now at the 618 and the 0.65. Okay. You can say this is a bit of a falling wedge that you're in, right? And it's cup and handling, is it not? And this is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy, because I'm going to find the cup and handle. Then I'm going to be able to show you the measured move, and I'm going to be able to find out where this thing's going to go long term. And I've done this many times in the live. Some people said they found my channel through the cup and handle alone. They watched a cup and handle video, they watched it play out, and boom, they became a lifer immediately. And I could see that happen. It makes complete sense. So looking at the daily, extremely oversold, ready to pop. Resistance, a little bit of a support there, bouncing off that support region, and we get a higher low right there confirmed. If that can be confirmed, it is a higher low to there, and we can start making an uptrend. Also, this is a slight shoulder head and a right shoulder too for Cody. Then you got to swing over to the 4 hour, see how you're looking. 4 hour wants to dump on you though. So, and then we swing back to that 1 hour, and it's kind of the same scenario as Bitcoin. Can you break out of this falling wedge? Or if you did, can you continue up out of it? And so we're watching it closely. These are your levels to watch for Cody. If it breaks 30 though, I could see it cutting back down here and maybe having to test the 28 region. We want to see it get above this and hold. However, that 4 hours looming on Bitcoin and these alts, and we need to see how much we can get on the 1 hour. Right. So there's your update for Cody. I'm not head over heels for it on the local time frame. The daily suggests you will get a reversal, but so far on Bitcoin, and all eyes on the overall market. So, right. There's Cody in a bit of a nutshell. I can't really, it's not 100% right now, but I just got to watch it. I got to watch it. And that's why I use an alert system that you can learn in my advanced trading class. Null's continue to do a little bit of a damage. RFOX, wow, dumped all the way to 7. All the Metaverse really just did a nasty dump. Unbelievable. A lot of those new coins in the Metaverse just lost everything they had. That was clearly just a run up and run down. Interesting. I thought we were entering a new industry that was actually getting robust. They fake you out every single time. Again, I didn't hold a lot of them long term. Thank God. I swung trade a lot of it. And we got in so early that we're still up on a lot of the coins that we did get into. But still, if you got in just in the middle, slaughterfest, like insane. No heart for the weary here at all. We talked about HEGIC getting tight here on the daily. Wanted to pump to the upside. But again, everything's watching Bitcoin. I like to trade Bitcoin for 3L and 3L right now when the whole market's looking up and down. All right, let's take a look at Phantom. From Benny Boy 07 asking about Phantom. Shout out to you, Benny Boy, for the $2. asking about Phantom at 234. So let's see what I see here for Phantom. Oversold in the daily time frame. It's a really good sign, okay? Also, the 4-hour, it pumped, but it got no love. See, this is not good. When the 4-hour pumps and you don't break a previous high, you're forming a downtrend. You guys need to understand how to find a downtrend. So it's all eyes. Again, it's the same scenario. Can this 1 hour give us some love? And how much love can it give us? So you can see, like, once I go over Bitcoin, on certain, not every night, but on certain nights, it's just the dominant figure in the market. I mean, it's always the dominant figure, but some nights, some alts squeak away. For the most part, you can see that this USDT pair, all of these are being, it's Bitcoin or not, you know, it's can Bitcoin do it or can Bitcoin not do it? Like, that's what we're looking at, right? Bigger time frame, 3-day and daily, yeah. I mean, even the 3-day suggests you have a bit of a pullback. The daily says you get one more pump, but how much, you know? So we could be seeing one of these for Phantom even. It might have to come back down and then consolidate for a little while. That's kind of how the 3-day's looking, because the 3-day's overbought. And I have to, you know, the last time we were overbought in the 3-day dump, right there, a little bit of a dump. You're hoping it's a smaller one like that, like a little pullback, like a 10, 12-day pullback, and then a pump to the upside. That's the best case scenario, but I do have to heed that 3-day being overbought on Phantom, right? A little bit of divergence through there because that swing up, but that is a sharper swing up. They will hit each other. That is Class B divergence. Bearish divergence, and it played out. You can see as we started to dump to the downside. So I'll be able to show you things that most people won't show you. Like, there's divergence on charts, but I'll be able to show you when divergence is slight, but it's still there. Hidden, you know, that's not hidden, but it looks hidden in a way. So I can teach you so much about trading if you join my trading group. If you just keep yourself open-minded to believe that someone out there really can show you the way and teach you more than you know. If you're open-minded to it, if you want it, I can take you there. Yeah, and then our viewership goes from 280 all the way to 238. Like, do we really lose 70 people? Like, did the show get that much more uninteresting? Like, I just don't get it. Like, how come we don't keep moving and gaining and gaining? Like, the likes kept going up to 319. We had 300 likes. So people hit the like button and leave the show. Come on, YouTube. Like, do the right thing. Like, we're talking to YouTube. We know what you're doing. Do the right thing, YouTube. Like, where you stuck me at 84? You're just not going to let the 20K happen today? You're just not going to let it, right? Not one person hit the subscribe button in the last 20 minutes. Not one. YouTube. We're not slow. We can do math. We saw how many people we used to get when we had 12,000 subscribers. Now we have 19,000. Right? We have more people watching than we ever had. We have more likes than we ever had. We get more views. Like, come on, YouTube. Do your part. I don't run bots. I don't pay for any. This is all organic. If you can't believe how organic it is, I'm sorry. But it's true. So, anyway. Can we get to 350 likes? I believe we can. I believe we can. I'm making my way up into the housekeeping mafia. Soon, I'll be a maid, man. That's pretty cool, man. Can you please look at VRA? We'll take a look at VRA. Veracity. Can you do a deep dive on VeChain? Bless you. Wow. Who knows a guy over here? I know a guy. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Chowder. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington for the $5 super chat for the chowder. Saw you on ATB. Instantly knew I had to check your channel. Your analysis is so on point and easy to understand. So thank you. Can you do a hero and Omi? Anytime, Luis Galepos. Anytime, man. Thank you so much for coming on in. And that's the love, baby. That's the love. We will grow organically. We will grow organically. You gabbed your last goal, YouTube. Funny. You guys are funny, man. We'll do a deep dive on VeChain. We'll talk about, I mean, VeChain is an amazing coin. Talks about it being connected to the Chinese government. Talks about it being moved up and using the back ends of kind of the monetary policy of China. There's a lot going on with VeChain, and I think VeChain has a lot moving for it. I've been holding VeChain for a long, long time, since it was 2 cents. I'm going to continue to hold VeChain. I think we can get to 30, 40, maybe even 50 cents in this run. Some call $1. I don't want to go that far, but I like what I see for VeChain. We'll take a look at the chart, but just general-wise talking about it, I've been watching, and I've known about VeChain when it was VEM or VET. It wasn't always like right now. It was VEN. Now it's VET, right? It had a different ticker when it first came out. It was VEN, VEN. So yeah, interesting. But we'll talk about that. So yeah, I know a lot about it. Phantom, not Phantom, got beat down with the drop. Yeah, I mean, it was a new coin. I'd be very careful with those new coins. Until Bitcoin bottoms, I don't play those games with any of that stuff. NFTs, No. I wait for Bitcoin to bottom, find it. So Alien Friends was the only one I really looked at. Friends, I forget, because I saw it came out on my team, and next thing you know, I saw, Gary Vee talking about it, and to me, it was likely we get a little bit of a push to the upside, right? Much life likers, XRP and CRV. We'll take a look at XRP and CRV. Shout out to the 199 from Crypto Muser. Thank you so much, Muser. And of course, we'll take a look at your beloved XRP. We'll take a look at the USD pair on Coinbase because that's kind of a nice, easy place to find it with a lot of good information. Oh, you can't do that anymore because they don't list it. So silly, right? You can't find the Coinbase pair anymore because they don't have it. We'll take a look at it on Binance. All right. So to me, it's just consolidating. I'll let this line go down a little longer, but I mean, yeah, it's just consolidating in this giant pennant. Look at this. And right now it's in the golden pocket. Again, like I've been talking about this. I pulled my fibs on it and it's sitting, there's the 0.65 and the 0.618. Fine, it's a little below the golden pocket. But to me, this is kind of all golden pocket-esque up until the 706. And it's in between the 0.65 and the 706 in a beautiful sweet spot for accumulation. Extremely oversold in the daily. Getting extremely oversold in the 3-day. The weekly wants to howl at the moon. The 2-week wants to boom, 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 boom. I mean, the last time the 2-week was this low right here was the beginning of Bitcoin, of its huge move to the upside. See this? So I can show you signs of how the whole market's going to go based on these tiny little nuances. This little detail here. Yes, we could squiggle a little more, but it says boom. It says March, April, May. I mean, it's only a matter of time to the 2-week chart wins again, and we didn't bottom as low as this one, and we're ready to reset on the stochastic, so that's a higher low in my humble opinion. We're ready to go. So I'm looking at giant ideas for you in the bigger scheme of things. And we're not far from the golden pocket. We're looking sweet. 282 is my measured move for XRP. And I could see this happening somewhere maybe by April or May, in my humble opinion. So that's what I'm looking at. And you can never really do timing. Timing's somewhat impossible. I can get you in the zone. We can talk about stuff like that. But yeah, so I like XRP. And again, you do your own due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. And you shouldn't take it as such, right? Get yourself your own financial advisor, do your own due diligence. But falling volume and falling price on the weekly. Extremely oversold. Yes, we'll have to get through this 4 hour, the 1 hour, and but the daily, the 3-day, and the weekly, when they're all this oversold, specifically the 3-day and the weekly, it tells me we're ready for a big reversal to the upside. So get ready for XRPians. You XRPians. Shout out to my ZERP, the XRP army, baby. When it gets complicated, just throw an army on it. XRP army. XRPians. What do we call? Just call them the army, dude. Oh, yeah. XRP army. Shout out to the XRP army. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for coming on in. And let's take a look at CRV. As we're dancing on a Sunday night, baby. Take a look at CRV. Now, Curve Finance coming up with a lot of cool instruments. They've been in the news lately, and they've been moving up. We banged on them for 50% gains on Curve. So if you jumped in on that trade, shout out to the lifers. And this is what we saw here. Look, we saw this falling wedge break up, break back down to the bottom. Said, I believe there's a measured move here to the upside. And we got them. Let's get rid of it now and see what we see now. So we traded that just about a week or two ago. Well, like 8 days. So look at this. Let's go to the daily chart. Curve. Now, a lot of people use this, right? It's like a DAO or a staking platform, kind of like Celsius. So it shouldn't move violently and volatilely. It should just over time gain as people add to the staking pool. So that's what you're seeing for Curve, and that's what you want to see for a healthy move. Bit of a cup with a handle there, pumping to the upside as well. Bit of a shoulder that broke back down, didn't really pump up. Retesting neckline. And you can kind of make this wacky pattern here that we're doing. See that? There's a chance we consolidate into this. It's kind of what Bitcoin's doing. And then can we rip on out? Daily suggests it looks nice. And we have some movement oversold, right? 3-day as well. So like Coming down in the weekly. Not the best, but you know, you're still seeing some movement here. So I like this for CRV. Is it my play? I don't know. I don't think you're going to get a lot of juice out of it. I could be 100% wrong, but I just, you know, it's not a pumping coin. It's a more of a, it's not, I'm not calling it a stable coin, but you know, I mean, it has gone from 150 to 470. It has done a 3X though. It's strong. It is strong. The measured move is back up to $17. And if people keep jumping on it, the price will go up. And it's kind of bear proof in my way because it produces value in a bear market. So I like CRV. And it could do some serious damage here, but all eyes on Bitcoin right now. I'll keep this on the radar though. I'll keep this on the radar for sure. Go to the 4 hour, see where it's sitting, and I'll just add an alert at one of these two down here maybe. And when it hits this again, I'll know what's up with CRV. What's up, my brother? Thanks for everything and your time. Just sending good vibes, man. Shout out to Crypto Gains. Thank you for that. Thank you for deciding to create this YouTube channel. It truly has changed my life. It makes life so much better. Grateful for you and the patron. Thank you so much, Grace Ashley Harris. I really appreciate you saying that. And the fact that I could change somebody's life in that way makes it just amazing. No, it's called soccer. Yo, what's happening, Sam? Shout out to M602060. Yeah, FHM, not Phantom, got beat down with the drop. I could believe that. I don't see it on Binance Canada. Please make sure it's legit info before buying in Gina Bombina. Patreon is amazing. 24/7 resource, exclusive lifer charts, beginners TA learning library, traders from around the world, VIP charts and ideas. You can pay with crypto you can pay with crypto for your Patreon by emailing cryptolifers@gmail.com or check out the lifers testimonials. You'll know you're in the right place. Crypto Lifer Super Chat, XRP, CRV, COTI, Phantom, and Zelda. We hit them all. Unbelievable. Link looking spicy. Chainlink, Eric Schmidt. Oh, I can't believe you did that. Oh, I know exactly what you're saying, though. I know, it's shady business, and I know the whole story. Shout out to, saw you on ATB and instantly knew I had to check your channel. Your analysis is so on point and easy to understand, so thank you. Can you do Hero and Omi? Let's take a look at Hero. Hero's my baby. I've been watching Hero closely. The DCA into it. I believe it's going to be in a major coin. It got to a low at 9 cents. It would pump all the way back to about 12. Nice little 25% gain. But this is my accumulation zone for Hero. I'm actually going to move it down a little bit for the whole zone, but my accumulation zone. And I continue to accumulate Hero here. It's now double bottom at about 9 cents. That was its original place where it came. I mean, so that's where everyone is. How could you sell it off? That's where people started to buy it at. I mean, you're either down there or you're not, like, right? So Hero. Only thing I don't like though is the 4 hour pump. It didn't give us much love. So you see the big picture. Now we're going to zoom into the smaller picture. You can't see it all at once to be real precise with it. What I do like to see though is this was a falling wedge that broke to the upside, right? Kind of with Bitcoin now, it's kind of watching what's going on. Let's look at the smaller time frames. Are we flagging? What are we doing? Bit of a flag here on the 15-minute could pump us back up with the measured move back out of this flag. And we are getting oversold in the 15. And the 1 hour probably just like, oh, the 1 hour isn't. 1 hour wants to dump. So this is kind of saying we may retest. Bart Simpson back up because we're high and overbought. What's up with the 4 hour? 4 hours also overbought. Not the best sign, showing that you got rejected. And so what you want to do is you got to go sideways now, play with the 21 day, and then pump back up if you're bullish. If not, you come back down and have to find another bottom area. You're looking for support at about 10.3 if you don't get it. And you want to see this make a flag here for Hero. So again, I'm still wary of Hero. Still not the time. I've been patiently waiting since here. I actually thought this was a pen and I drew it out, and it was, but it broke to the downside. Sorry. Hit the cross sign. This is my pennant right here. And it, only a 32% chance it would break down, but it did. And we would pummel to the downside. So bam, 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 bam. Hero. But that's Hero in a bit of a nutshell. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at Omi, which is Ecomi. I never jumped on it. Too many people were all about it. They got crazy with it. It's on Ascendex. Let's see. Not the best place to view it, but we'll see. Now we charted it. Interesting. We had it in this cup and handle not too long ago that it would break to the upside. So you never would have got stopped out from this. Actually would have made a little bit of gain. How much gain? We'll take a look. You can see I already have a measured move up here though for it. Could take forever though. 163%. And it looks like we got about 71% gain. So quite interesting, right? Now you can see it's a bit of a shoulder, head, and a shoulder forming, right? Inverted head and shoulder beginning to take place. If you're new to my channel, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'll teach you these things and you can learn. But jump into my beginners class every single Tuesday from 1 to 3. It'll blow your absolute mind. You'll be like, what is this man doing? Yes. And you're like, this guy has a lot of products. He sells a lot of stuff he does. But you know why? Because I know these things can help you, and they've helped a lot of other people. And I didn't even start selling these people until other people told me to do it. I didn't even start tutoring until other people told me to tutor. I was just out here doing my thing, and people were like, hey, man, I think you need to help other people with this stuff. And I was like, really? Like, I guess. Like, I'll do it. But, like, you know. So check it out. Every single Tuesday from 3 to 5 Eastern time. 2-hour beginner's class. Crypto trading course. Learn proper risk management. Entering a trade checklist, calculating a stop loss, and more. And it's so much more than that. It's what the RSI is, what the moving average convergence and divergence is, which is the MACD, how the MACD interacts with the moving averages, how you use the stochastics RSI against the pattern tradings that we use, how to find patterns, how to find divergences, how to become a divergence trader, and more. So much in this course, it'll blow your mind. That's every Tuesday from 3 to 5, New York City time, Eastern time. You can email cryptolifers@gmail.com to jump on in, or hit the link below, and it's an automated calendar where you can sign up any Tuesday that makes you happy. On top of that, we have a MetaMask course as well. The MetaMask course is every Friday from 1 to 3. Learn DeFi, which is needed in a bull or a bear market, where you can take 2 stable coins and make 12% a year on an LP token. But if you don't know how to make an LP and you don't know what that is, you know how to add liquidity, you won't be able to do that. You'll be cut off from making these beautiful returns if you don't have the knowledge, and I can give you it every Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. So jump on into the MetaMask course. That's only $125. The other course is $100. Short money for long knowledge. Shout out to everyone on the live. And that's a true story. Short money for long knowledge. Like, pay very little for something that you can earn for the rest of your life on. Like, out of control. Like, I'm telling you, giving it away, you know. So OMI actually forming a bit of a pennant, getting tight. And this is one of a bigger project. Al Khan is connected to this. He's the biggest licensor in the world. He's known, so like it's got big names, big moves behind it. I like that it recovered down from the low at 001. It's not even a penny yet. The market cap's pretty big for how low it is. Is it at $1 billion? I think it hit $1 billion. It might even be over $1 billion still at a half a penny. That's the only reason I wasn't like so keen on it, because I was like, how can I 100x this thing? It's got such a big market cap. It's now just below $1 billion. Like, funny, I don't feel like I'm chasing now. There looked like there could be some room. So Ecomi, funny, I waited and waited. Might be my time to jump into a little Ecomi right now. I think it's a great project. I knew a lot about it. If you look at my top 5 NFT like projects that are going to be big, OMI was one of them, and I talked about it. So Ecomi, and there's your channel. Measured move to Ecomi would be about a penny and a half. You're talking about a 3x from where you're at now. So OMI, Ecomi on the radar, doing damage. Let's look at the daily. Is it ready to rock? It is. Let's look at the 4-hour. It's not. So I'll put an alert up here on the 4-hour, and when that comes on down, we'll take a nice little look at it, and we'll get down. I know a guy over here. Shout out to the chowder heads up in the spot. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington for the $5 chowder. Appreciate you, my friend. Who knows the guy? Could you do a deep dive on VeChain? I think we kind of did that in a way. Please look at VRA. We'll take a look at VRA. I'm making my way up to Housekeeping Mafia, so I'll be a maid. Man, that's pretty crazy. You gabbed your last ghoul. Gabagoo. And shout out to the $20 super chat. I see that. I believe it's from Joe, but we'll take a look at it. And Ryan Matta, another crypto YouTuber, had an issue with subscribers in the live stream as you do. He hired someone who really understood how YouTube algorithm worked. Helped him tremendously. Thank you for saying that. And I got a few people like that, but I'm going to maybe reach out to Ryan and ask who he hired. You never know. But I'd appreciate that. Thank you for coming on into the live and saying that. Thank you for the $10 super chat just to give me information. Bless your soul for doing that. To send $10 and $10, as my voice cracks like a 16-year-old boy. To send $10 in and then tell me something, I think that's amazing. And you want me to see it, and you made it yellow, so you care. And you know what? I care about you for doing that. Shout out to you. You're a real person. Much love to Sloan B27. That's so nice of you. And there's my alert on OE. Nah, I'm just joking. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, moving forward. I hope you're learning a lot here. You might want to write OMI down. Thank you for decoding deciding to create this YouTube channel. It truly changed my life. It makes me so much better. Grateful for you and the Patreon. I just love hearing that. That's amazing. And shout out to the APD team. They put me on Instagram earlier today. I thought that was insane. One of my friends texted me. He's like, yo, dude, you're on BitBoy's Instagram channel. I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, dude, man, I really think you are, bro. I'm like, what? He's like, dude, they put you up there. They put a clip of you, man. 176,000 views of you talking. I was like, no. He's like, yeah, man. Like, it's interesting. When you're small and you're trying to grind out, you're stuck in the daily. You're stuck in, even the daily is a good time frame, but you have to be in markets for 4, 5, 6, 7 years to start using the weekly, the 2-week a lot, you know, because you can see them coming to fruition. I see the 2-week chart in a good spot. I see the 3-day in a nice spot. I even see hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day chart for Bitcoin. Now, the weekly Stokes, I look at the weekly and the 2-week. A lot of people don't look at the 2-week. The longer you trade, the more you can look at bigger time frames. That's why people get wealthier, because they're able to trade longer time frames. It's interesting. When you're small and you're trying to grind out, you're stuck in the daily. Amazing. I like that. Took a nice clip, threw it up there. Appreciate them for doing that. I mean, definitely helped me out. Stokes, so I look at the weekly and the 2-week. Very nice of them to do that. They didn't even tell me. I didn't even know, but boom, boom, boom. Shout out to the team for doing that. Much respect. So, hey, the more we're going up. We're going up, baby. We're going up. We're on the biggest channel in all of cryptocurrency. Sorry about that. We're on the biggest channel of all of cryptocurrency. What do you think is going to happen? We're going to keep moving, and we keep pushing. I just want everyone to know it shows. If you keep moving, you will get where you need to go. It may take forever, but you're going to get there eventually, right? Can we look at requests? We'll take a look at requests for Tori McFarland. Shout out to Tori, man. Love you, brother, for coming on in. Can you check out Axie and Mana? Thank you, from Joe. We'll take a look at Axie and Mana for Joe for the $20 super chat. Joe with the $20. I mean, coming through strong, right? So we got TA on FHM. He didn't ask for TA on FHM. He just said FHM got slammed. I don't think we got to do TA on it. It got slammed, right? Am I wrong or am I right? I mean, it is what it is, right? So VeChain, VRA, 1-inch request, Axie, and Mana. All right. Let's take a look at VeChain, which is VET, but it used to be VEN like 4 years ago. Just so you know, people don't know that about VeChain. I do. It's an old school VeChain know-how. A little interesting VeChain knowledge. VeChain trivia. What you know about your VeChain, boy? So look at VeChain consolidating like a lot of coins are. Just trying to find its way before it pumps to the upside. The consolidation is insane. It's becoming like a year long consolidation. Like, it's just nuts. Like, we were all waiting for these little pumps, and then we never thought it was going to get dragged out this long. Looks like we'll consolidate for another couple months. This bull run might not even start until or the next leg of this run might not start until March, February, like we saw before. And that's what we're kind of suggesting. VeChain is a kind of a tell. When VeChain starts to move, it's like one of the front run blue chip coins. It's like Link, VeChain, Link. They all kind of run together. VeChain, Link. What else runs together? Algo. You know. Actually, Algo's been a little bit on its own a little more. You got VeChain, Link. I'm trying to think of like the old boys. You know, the old boy club. It's like now I draw a blank, but like VeChain, Link. What else is like old school like that? Litecoin. You know what I'm saying? Litecoin's in there. You know, so. The shout-out was full of okay knowledge. Yeah, they did a good job, man. They did a good job. Shout out to Joe with the $2 super chat. He asked for me to type TA on the AVHM. Oh, he wants to. Oh, okay. All right. Anything for Dingo. Let's look at FHM, Phantom. Actually, I have to go and find that now on a deep dive. Go on. Phantom. Phantom Dial, right? Copy that. Go over to Dex Tools. That's where you're going to find it. Plus, it's not Miami. No one will notice. You never know. Right on, Sloan. Great work on your butt in Canada. Grace, work on your butt. Canada booty. He asked me to type TA on. What do you guys say? Jesus. Way cool. I'm working with a developer on Firebase, but maybe you can tell me more later. Yo, Dustin's extremely smart, man. That guy's integrative and amazing. Shout out to Gorilla Skittles. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Gorilla Skittles up at the spot, man. Thank you for coming on in. He should be proud of it and is one of the only ones who have built it on the right platform to begin with. I switch over huge corporations to Webflow every week. Yeah, I built it on Webflow, man. Look, I switch over huge corporations to Webflow every week. Look at Dustin, man. Look at that. Dustin, man. You're going to sit with my CMO, man, one day and chop it up, man. You got so many cool ideas. And now, I mean, if I implemented 10% of what you said to me, I know it would just, my business would soar, bro. Super intelligent man, Dustin Kava is like, the intuition is dripping off the man. Unbelievable guy. I took that address. What happened there? I can't stand when that happens. You guys make me do these deep dives. I gotta work hard for y'all. He's like, you're pasting an address, guy. Come on. But it's over and over again. My little finger hurts after a while. What about my finger? Well, look at it for DAI, because DAI is like the stable coin that you're gonna handle on, when you're dealing with Phantom. Things getting bought up pretty nicely. Yeah, a little bit back and forth. Wow, it bottomed though, huh? Let's take a look at this thing. Cup and handle though, no? I mean, you got a cup and handle going. You do. And we saw one of these pump hard to the upside before, so you could get a cup and handle move out of this giant cup and handle though, all right? You got your support and resistance. Oh. That is the previous resistance right there, too. Bit of a shoulder, head and a shoulder there. And then you're getting a tighter flag here. See that little flag? Ascending triangle right there. 50-50 chance that breaks out, and you already broke out on the first one. Okay, you got some love there. Measure move to 198 on that smaller ascending. 50% move you can get up there. And then the bigger measure move here is about 253, right? And then you got to build from there and see where you can go. See if this thing can start to build up again from the momentum, but it got stolen from it pretty early, right? And there's Phantom. Can you check out Axie and Mana? Let's take a look at Axie and Mana for Joe. For the $20 super chat from Joe, man. Much respect to Joe. Let's take a look at Axie and Mana. Axie should be AXS, Axie Infinity. The game's not all that good, It just got a height more than most people. Also, let me show you something that happened here. You got a shoulder, you got a head, you got a right shoulder. That's going to dump on you. They say 68, I say 98, And boom, I mean, there's your measured move. It's pretty close. Now you're back, like, hitting these, and you Bart Simpson to the downside. Rounded tops, too. Remember, rounded tops are bearish. If you go to the left, the top goes from this side. Same tool. It's pretty cool. See this tool? If you go from the left to the right, it makes a bowl. But if you go from right to left, it makes a cup on the top. See that? It does it automatically for you. So you just go the opposite way. It flips a rounded top for you instead of a rounded bottom. It's kind of cool. Is he saying cops and robbers? Is he saying cops and robbers? I don't know what he's saying. Cross and lovers, maybe? I don't know what he's saying. Who knows what he's saying there? Who knows what the man is saying? So there's a bit of a falling wedge there, right? And that's why you want to pull a fib there at that level. and see where you're at, right? And the fib only means something to you if you've traded it before and used it to your advantage. Now it says we can go back down here into the golden pocket at 58 and then bounce to the upside. So looks like you could get stuck to 58. You want to look at the daily time frame. What does it say? Does it have more move to momentum? Yeah, I mean, it's down, but there could be a little more pull down there. You look at the 4 hour. 4 hour actually suggesting that you're overbought and you haven't done much yet. So if you're overbought and you haven't pumped, I mean, that's some downside. You could even see a dump down in here. So I'd watch this coin. I think there's newer coins coming out. I think it kind of got overhyped a lot, and I don't think it really has the project that people think it has. And I think other things are going to replace it and do better than it. I think the overall idea and the skeleton platform of what it represented is a good idea and a great business platform. But I think it can be worked upon, and I think it already has been worked upon. I think people are going to see that pretty fast. And again, I could be wrong, and you could see it 140 from now, but it does need to recover and find some level playing, a bounce off support here. And if it can get that, I could see it bounce back to all-time highs. It could get to 184 on speculative moves alone, but the fundamentals I don't think are there for this coin anymore, like people thought it had before. It was so new, people would have believed anything, but now people are a little more weary of what's happening. So, we'll take a look at VRA Veracity on KuCoin here. Veracity losing a lot of momentum to the downside as well. I see it here. It sat in the golden pocket, fell through. It's holding the 706. A lot of these coins are kind of sitting in their spots, and it could get lower. It can always get worse for the alts. I'm telling you right now, it can always get worse. If this can make its way back out, we can see a move. Again, I'm watching Bitcoin for a bottom here before I jump on any of these smaller cap coins and say it's all gravy. You got to be careful. So I'll be calling a bottom for Bitcoin and maybe some reversal for bigger cap coins before I really say, okay, now Veracity, a lot of these were really speculative low cap gems that needed the market to really progress and mature more for them to mature as well. So too much speculative money in a lot of these assets, and they got vacuum fumed away. And you're going to have to wait for people to think something's happening or something come back into them. And that's kind of what I see. I like Veracity. I still hold some. I'll tell you that. I'm in the boat with you. So we'll see what happens with Veracity. All right. The Patreon is an amazing 24/7 resource exclusive lifer charts. Thank you for saying that. Unbelievable. Sammy's sending you an email. Please read it this week. I am coming to you. Dustin Calva, man, you're amazing, dude. With the $35 super chat. You're the man, dude. Much respect to you and yours, brother. $35, man. You're out of your mind. I love you. I love to everyone that super chats are amazing. You guys are such supportive people and amazing people. Come out here every single day, and you guys show the love and the support for you guys show everyone that we can as a people. Like, I am one of you, you are one of me. I'm just a regular guy out here on a YouTube channel trying to make it here, struggling, was struggling, but, still struggling with like these big conglomerates trying to push us around. You know what I'm saying? Kick your feet up, Grace Ashley Harris. Thank you, Zero Legends. You rock. As always. Awesome sauce. Enjoy. Lifer, did you drink too much lemon water? Never, man. Impossible. All right. We'll take a look at mana now. Decentraland. And wow, back to 290. Struggling. I see it getting up to 665. Mana, it showed signs of life. Bit of a cup with a lower handle here. You got to see it, but that 4 hour on a lot of coins needs to come to the down, and it's not in your flavor right now. Up and then come back down. Look at the daily. The daily wants to rock. So you got to get through the minutia of these smaller time frames. And again, you got to see what Bitcoin does. One thing that's kind of scary right here that I do have to show you that could be possible. That could be a freaking head and shoulder that could dump nastily. The reason why is you have a very fast gap to the upside with not much to hold you. I mean, that would say, man, I get it back to 30 cents, $1.22. Not guaranteeing any of that, and we are oversold. We're suggesting a bit of a reversal. I'm just showing you that is a head and shoulder, but let's hope it gets negated to the upside, right? So the hardest working man on YouTube, Wayne Mustafa, much love and highest of vibes to you. Cheers, and thanks to you and your awesome channel. Shout out to Wayne Mustafa. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the awesome support. I appreciate you, man. I want a man a banana. Hilarious. Any thoughts on Spell? Thanks. 3M here in the UK. We like Spell a lot. Super chats 1 inch, 200 WMA on Bitcoin. DH and Blue Zell. Yeah, actually, it's funny you said that. I saw that post about the 200 weighting moving average. We could take a look at that. Let's take a look at 1 inch. And if you want to find 1 inch, you have to hit like a letter first, then type in 1. If you just type in 1, it's going to think you're doing something different. So just remember that. Type in a letter, then delete it, then go to 1 inch. So we took that 1 inch bounce. I couldn't believe it pumped all the way to $7 not too long from now. That was insanity in October. Forming a bit of a cup and handle. I sold all my 1 inch at about 360 and never looked back. I never will look back. I was sick of holding it for as long as I did. Held it for almost a year from 145, up and down, up and down, up and down. Figured I'd put my 1 inch into Hero and call it a day. So I sold my 1 inch, I'll DCA into Hero, and that's just the plan. And yeah. Supposed to be the best decentralized aggregator. I thought DeFi would have so much more of a hold on the market than it does now. Whales came in and took control, and no matter how much DeFi we got, the whales have more money, and the sexes start moving the market. And so, you can see why we're so much more correlated to the S&P than we ever were when we let more and more institutional money into cryptocurrency. So it's good and bad. Both things happen, and they occur the way they do, right? So look, and you could even call this a bigger wedge. See how I made you a whole story here. You won't get this anywhere else, the way the picture's formed and the way I show you, and the fastest and the speed of it. Anyway, so... what do we see here? I mean, we're bottoming out, right? I remember getting this at 145 and it all started. I mean, it's coming back down to the bottoms again. Again, all eyes on Bitcoin. A lot of these coins are in the same place. I'm doing the same chart over and over again. High on the 4 hour, low on the daily, right? 1 hour wants to pop. Let's see how much we can get out of Bitcoin. So forget any of your coins you're watching. They bottomed out. They're beat to the ground. They could be, and there could always be more downside. Remember that. There can always be more downside. Never think you've hit the bottom. It can always get worse. People don't realize that, but it can always get worse. I had to learn that the hard way as a trader. The very hard way. Many times, oh no, it can't. It can. It really can. And it will. And it will. So be careful out there. All right? Be careful out there. I just wanted to add the weighted moving average real quick. We'll click on it. We'll make it the 200 here. I know what you're saying. I saw it earlier today. We'll rebuild this idea here. All right. Like he said, what the guy was trying to say was it was an all-time high for the weighted moving average. Like it had never gotten that high in the history of Bitcoin's life. And so in his mind, I mean, Bitcoin's just on a continuous uptrend. I mean, if the weighted moving average continues to go up, that's basically the lowest Bitcoin will ever go. See that? The weighted moving average becomes the bottom for Bitcoin. You see what I'm saying? Like that was your bottom, that was your bottom. And so you can clearly see that like Bitcoin will never go below $27,000 ever again. Like that's what this is telling you. It's a beautiful thing to know. It's a beautiful thing to see. So like we should never see, so that's kind of great because that means you're so much closer to the upside than the downside right now. You get what I'm saying? So that's what people need to realize, right? Zero Allegiance, that boy ain't right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Tell you what, that boy ain't right. Friendly reminder to smush that like button. Shout out to everyone here. 374 likes. Unbelievable. They're definitely not showing how many viewers are watching this. There's more than people watching it than they say there are. It's so crazy. I've never got to 275 likes and only had 222 people watching. YouTube is lying about how many people are watching the live stream. It's so crazy. We don't know why. We can't figure it out. Which something's going on. You know what? It makes me happy. I know I'm getting the love. I know I'm getting the respect. I know I'm getting out to people. I believe there's 400 people watching this right now. I really think there are. I think if we double checked all the IPs, we're hitting over 400 people. Because we never get the 370 likes off of 217 people watching. It just doesn't happen. This is proof that people are coming, hit the like button. Somehow they're not able to do that, but they're able to. Something strange is going on. Super chats, DHV and Blue Zell. We'll look at Blue Zell. What is DHV? D-Hive Finance on Uniswap. Came to the bottom. I don't know why I'm not interested in this thing. I should be, but I kind of came down and just bottomed out. Lifer, bring out Wen Moon. Mad funny, right? You want me to? He's there. I can bring him out anytime. You want to bring him out? He's there somewhere. Where is he at? There he is, right? Hey! Wait, what if that was me? Look, I'll just do that for a little while. It'd be kind of funny. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate it. I'm Wen Moon. Thank you for being part of the live. And today we're gonna find out the question to the answer, or the answer to the question. Wen Moon, right? Is Bitcoin going to 30K? Shout out to Jesse's Sven for the donation of $1.99. Life for bringing out the moon. Thank you so much for the chip in my jar. Wen Moon. Take a little sip behind Wen Moon. No one needs to know what happened with me behind Wen Moon. Shout out to everyone on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you coming on into the live stream. Welcome to the new lifers. Lando on fleek. Man, it's been a while, Lando. You can't just come in and come out, Lando. You got to come in every single time, man. Lando, man. We like your name. You got a cool name, so we can tell you when you're here or there. Shout out to Lando on fleek. Shout out to all the awesome lifers who jump on in to the live stream, kicking it with me. Wasting your time trying to figure out YouTube. Oh, no, I'm not trying to figure it out. And I'm not wasting my time. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Wen Moon. My life is not a waste of time. Therefore, nothing I do is a waste of time. So even in a bear market, BTC won't. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Yes, that's exactly what it's telling you. It's never happened in the history of Bitcoin, so I don't see how it could again. But again, you never know. But right. Let's take a look at REQ. I'm going to look at it on the Coinbase request. And this thing got pounded like every other coin to the ground. I mean, everyone wants to know when their coin's going to get revived, right? You could see more downside. If I didn't trade this, but if I was trading it, right? This has to get above here and do a bounce, and then I would eat there or eat there, or even get above here and bounce one more time. Until that time, I mean, this thing's holding a huge retracement, 88.6 retracement. Yeah, all the way down to the 886. I mean, it's about as low as you go. Still holding if you got in at the very, very bottom at 18. You're still up, which is insane. But this thing would go to 118. I mean, that rally in late November was insane. It happened so fast in so many coins. It was like the VCs got ready and just boom, and they disappeared. It's pretty nuts. They came in and they left. They pumped a lot of our bags, our BLOK, our GALA, everything. Let's take a look at GALA. Let's take a look at NAKA. Wow, a lot of these coins dropping out the bag, just falling to the 706 retracement. Look at that, GALA falling to the 706. Interesting. Let's take a look at NAKA. Wow, they just destroyed all these little meta coins, huh? It's so crazy. NAKA at the lowest it's ever been, back to a bean. Wow, that's so insane. That's so funny. I take my eyes off these micro coins and they all just boom to the low. I mean, look at that. Just no love. Bottoming here. Again, like, now it's more weary to get in. I like NAKA as a project, though. Let's take a look at BLOK. Are they all just in the dump? Wow. They're all the same coin, really, just banging. BLOK's a little healthier than them all, with way higher than the previous low, right? So, but wow, they're all 786, 88% retraced. We got to see what Bitcoin does. We could see more downside, and these coins could even get lower. And I know you don't believe me, but I have to tell you things you don't want to hear. As a being a long-term trader, an older guy in the game, I've seen many things happen here in the space, and yeah. All right, Lifer is a real one. Zelda Inu, OMG. Yeah, baby, Zelda Inu. Just did more damage to the upside. Let's take a look here. Zelda Inu. Wow, look at that thing. We talked about it yesterday. I put it on the radar. We were looking at it down here, down there, and boom, boom, boom. ZLDA. It is blowing up. I think it's going to do damage. Let's take a look at Blue Zell, which may be the last super chat of the night. BLZ, right? Blue Zell. And I was trading Blue Zell. Had a beautiful market cap. I knew about Blue Zell, though, when it was on the low. Funny, I took this from another coin. This is a fractal. Didn't follow it yet, right? Interesting, but Blue Zell is just long-term consolidation. I knew about Blue Zell when it was a penny. When I first started trading it, it was just a penny last summer when this market really just started getting right. This has almost been a 2-year bull run for me because, like, there was gains in 2020 summer. Like, I've been trading crypto for 2 years without, like, a full, it was, like, buried, like, 2020 to 2022. It's been 2 years straight of trading crypto. And, like, 2020 wasn't that bearish in some respects. There was some ups and downs. Like, BAN did a 20x. Atom did a 4 or 5x. Like, Ontology did a, like, there was coins and they were moving. They were moving. So we look at Blue Zell. It does have room. It's just consolidating. I could see it making 385% gains up to 89, 90. And just long-term consolidation. Talks of this working with Sony or Samsung, PlayStation was Blue Zell. I don't know if they ever fulfilled that idea. Bit of a cup with a handle too as well for Blue Zell and extremely oversold in the daily time frame. So it's on my radar. Again, anything can happen. Watch Bitcoin closely. The 4 hour is probably overbought like everything else. It is. And so I don't get in until the 4 hour gets low, and that's going to be my move. So it looks like the whole market might take one more nasty dump. That's what we're looking at when we see the whole market as a whole. Yeah, CWAR got demolished. They all did. Like, every single one of them just got eaten alive. It's just so sad. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. We went over Bitcoin. We talked about the last thing I'm going to look at is the Dow futures. We got to look at the Dow futures, see what's happening in the Dow when we get there tomorrow morning. What does the Dow futures hold for us? And what do we see, right, on Dow futures? So the Dow futures down 50, going to be a bloody Monday. Okay? It could be funny. Bitcoin wasn't that volatile for the weekly candle. Pretty flat for a weekly candle. Strange. Thought we'd see way more volatility on such our first weekly candle of 2022. Am I right? Actually, if you don't take the first one ever, right? Or on the second, I think we had one. So our first official week. Yeah, I did REQ already. Yep. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. And we're out. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Thank you so much for being here. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. as we start our week and get ready for cryptocurrency. Crypto is life every single day. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Peace. Did we hit it? We probably didn't hit it. Oh my gosh. 8 people, man. By tomorrow morning, we'll celebrate 20K. Tomorrow morning, we shall celebrate 20K. Can I get 8 more people in the next 5 seconds to just throw down real quick? No, but shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. What a milestone. What a year. What a time to be alive. I'll see you all in the next live stream. Crypto is life. Peace.